All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 29 of Planet Craft. 29, 39 of Planet Crafter. And yeah, so 23 hours, 7 minutes, and 6 seconds left for the last stage here. And we're slowly getting up there. We're at 6.51 on the insects, which we need to get the last one. We need 12 KT. So I need to get my drones up. I think I'm gonna fill up my drones this episode at least. So that's 11 more drones. Okay. Hmm. So if I'm not mistaken, this should be making things over here. No, it's not. It's demanding eggplants, algae, and sulfur. Oh, I know why it's not doing anything. Because this is not supplying. Yeah. Let's supply uh algae. And we need to supply eggplants from this thing. We're supplying it from the other thing. But this should allow us to get them, I think. We'll see. That might start making it, I'm not sure. But we need to make circuit boards. I'm going to need 11 circuit boards. That means I need 11 nuggets. And 11 bioplastic nuggets. And that should be 11 circuit boards. Need 11 super alloys. $11 rocket engines and 11 explosive powder. We can do 4. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So that leaves 7 more to get. Okay. We need 11 explosive powder, which is 2 sulfur and iridium per deal. Okay. Here. And we're out of iridium. Okay. We could hold off on this one right now. That'll let our iridium to start filling up again. Let's pet our animals. So they're still not completely grown yet. Huh. Oh, they're out of food. Okay. Oh, we're out of Carmen larva. Don't we have some? Sorry about that, everyone. There you go. Have some food. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, it's just slow doing it. Okay. Hmm. I could add another. Oh, I didn't make the explosive powder. So I need 4 more. Okay. Is bee larva common or is that uncommon? Uncommon. Okay, so taking those apart wasn't help me at all. Yeah, fish eggs aren't working out for me. Hmm. Oh, I just thought of something. I need to make one of these a regular drone. If I want the achievement, you have to make a regular drone. The tier 2 drones don't count. So I just need an iron for one. Okay. Yeah, apparently you only get the achievement if you make like a regular drone, not a tier 2 drone. There we go. Now I can take that out and go back down here. Go down again. Go to my deal. Put that off in there and do that. That in there. Go rock powder, explosive powder, and a tier 2 drone. All right. So that should be this thing full of things. Get that thing full. That should empty out some of the super alloys. I can actually probably take all this out and put off in here now. And the aluminum should also be coming in as well to fill that back up. All right. Still got a bunch of water off in it. Yeah, so we'll be fine for water for a while. Just leave it there for now. We could start making some teleporters, I guess. So we could get around the map easier. Okay, so we need... Let's do 5 for now. So we need 10 of these. And then 5 obsidian. Okay. So let's get one here in our base. Yeah. I need to, like, can I, like, name this thing somehow? Ah, here it is. Base. Okay. All right. So let's head over to, I know it's going to be just a short trip, but I'm going to go ahead and put one right here. Oh. Okay, it's not big enough, apparently. All right. This is the IRIDIUM. And then we can choose base. We're in our base. And we can choose iridium. And we're at our iridium. All right. Let's go set one over at Zeolite. Zeolite. Gonna need a lot more of these, probably. Okay, This is zeolite. Head out to the cobalt. Is it cobalt or cobalt? Cobalt. Okay. C-O-B-A-L-T. All right. And then let's go put one over at Obsidian. I think I'm just going to put one at every drill site, really. It'll be quicker getting around if we need to. Probably going to have to up our power, though. How much power does these things use? 276. I think we can get I don't know. We might be able to get away with all of them put up. I'm not sure. Obsidian. Base. All right. Oh, there's another achievement I want. I'll go ahead and do it while we're here. Go back to Obsidian. And pop. There we go. I was supposed to just get back out, but I didn't. All right, give me my superfood and let's go get some water. I didn't need to die. I just need to take damage. I just couldn't get out real quick. So, all right, let's do 5 more. It takes enough for 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. So let's go and head to alloy, and then we'll go do the silicon, and then we'll go do the magnesium. So that's at least 3 more. We need one for the uranium, and we need one for the osmium cave, and we need one for iron, actually. So I actually need 6 more. Okay. And that'll be one for every drill site if I make 6 more. Go to the silicon. Oh, we also need one for aluminum. We need 7 more in total. I think that's enough to finish it off. Haven't done some parkour in a while, have we? We've done a little bit, but not that much as we did when we first started. Don't need to as much anymore. We've come so far, haven't we? When we were over here, when we were our first time being here, we had the death spiral, and we just couldn't get out of it for a little while. Didn't know where we were at all, and things like that. Had no map to look around to see where we were to get back to base. We didn't have we. I think we might have unlocked beacons before we left, but I don't remember. Of course, now I know where everything is on the map. I wouldn't even need a beacon to get where I wanted to go. It's how so much changes when you get in here, you know? Mm. This is going to be a little bit difficult of a thing, I think. Trying to get it where I can just walk into it without... Yeah, okay. Okay, so this should be the OSMIUM. Alright. And that should be everything. Also, I'm going to go rename the Silicon to see if that will change its place. In the list. Yeah, it did. I think I might have pushed space or something there. All right. Is this making... No. Okay. So it didn't work like I thought. All right. So that didn't work out like I was hoping for. So if I want to do this, I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to get this thing moved around. I don't know. So I'm going to want it to make fertilizer tier 1. And we have it demand just sulfur and put a priority of 1 on it. And we supply tier 1 fertilizer out of it. Nope, not that. Will this make this here? Yes. Okay. So if I wanted to make tier 2 fertilizer, what would I have to have access to? Methane cartridges, squash, algae, and the fertilizer. Bad eggs. Bad eggs. Okay. We continue on with our roll of the bad eggs. I wonder. I would have to completely redesign the base if I wanted to just switch to autocrafters for everything. So this should get squashed because we have this squash deal, right? Do we? We don't have squash being built. Okay, so what we need is outdoor farms. Let me have some outdoor farms. We were going to expand those earlier and I totally forgot, didn't I? So I'm going to need 2 bee larvae per one of these. So let's get like 3. Okay. I need food seeds. Yeah, that's going to take a little bit to grow. See, the thing of it is, with those set up, this can be here. Because it'll take the squash from them. Now I need to get the algae moved. Actually, I don't need to, because they should supply the algae itself. I think. The thing of it is, and... I don't think so. I think it's going to be better if I do this. Give me, this. Okay. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it right. Give me my autocrafter. Set it right here in the middle of this thing. this demand fertilizer 1, priority 1. This is algae, demand algae, priority 1. This is squash, demand squash, priority 1. Okay. Take this off. This keeps full before that one. Here to fertilizer. Go. All right. Now I need to set back up the tier 1 deal, which is going to be algae, which is here, sulfur, which I need to move over. So what I'm doing is I'm doing an overflow system, basically. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. So basically this is going to demand sulfur at a priority of 1, and now I'm going to go and change out the sulfur here to be a priority of 2, which means this has a higher priority, so this should be fuller than the other one. So this will be secondary system here. Okay. So we have that. I need to add another deal here, which I don't have super alloy for, so let's grab super alloy. Okay. And now this one needs to be eggplant. I will go ahead and move the eggplants over here because this is mainly where they're going to be. So I can take the eggplants and move them. This is going to be demand eggplants, priority 1. Okay. And then I can take apart this eggplant here. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I need another super alloy rod. I need 2 osmium. And I'm going to make another autocrafter here. And this is going to make our superfood. But the thing of it is I did remove this, right? Yeah, okay. I removed this. So what this is going to do, this is going to be my extra right now. What I'm going to do here for this So I'm going to put my superfood in here. And this should start making superfood, but it will stop when it's full. That way I don't have to worry about using up all of my honey. That's my issue I had earlier. Okay, so we have fertilizer being made. We have tier 2 here. I'm going to switch this to supply this thing with a priority of 1. And then I'm going to switch this to a supply of tier 1 fertilizer with a priority of 1. Oh. Oh. Yeah. So I'm going to want that to fill up this thing. Actually, do I need that? Hold on. Let me turn that off real quick. Do I need that to do that? So let me fill that up. Let me take this and see. Does this start making... Yeah, it does. Okay. So... Oh, so they can feed each other. So I don't need this one. I don't need that at all. Okay. Interesting. Methane. Supply. No. Demand. Methane. Supply priority 1. And this should be over here set to priority 2, right? Yeah. Okay. I just need to get those supply numbers right. So these can feed other things. The thing of it is I'm going to want this to supply anyway. That way, if I need it to go somewhere, it can go somewhere. Same with this one. So this is be my supply of this, but I don't need a holder, a chest or anything, a storage for it, because it can pull directly from this autocrafter since it's in range of its autocrafting. Okay. Okay, so there's that. I would like to get explosives autocrafting as well. So we have sulfur. We just need over here, we just need an iridium. We just need to set up this autocrafter and get iridium over there as well. Okay. We're full on iridium now. Okay. This, let me change the priority of this. This needs to be priority 2. And the methane is there. So I should be able to turn this back on to pulsar course crafting. Okay, so to make a thing, I'm going to need another super alloy rod. And I will need... we're out of super alloy. Interesting. I need 2 osmium. Autocrafter. There. I'm going to want you to make explosive powder. Okay. Now the thing of it is I gotta wait to get to fish eggs and bad fish eggs. Yep. Where's my... There it is. I need to wait so I can get some super alloy so I can make another chest over there for the iridium. I need 2 super alloys. There we go. Alright. Okay. So it's slowly filling up, and then whenever that launches, it'll break. Okay. My pulsar quartz is full here. It took me a little bit, but I think I got the handle on what I need to do here for crafting here purposes. This is going to take a little bit for this to fill up, I think. Priority 1 demand of iridium. See, while we're making the pulsar quartz, that's not going to be able to do anything because all the iridium is going to come to this thing until this pulsar quartz thing is full. So our rocket should have taken off now. Yep, there it goes right now. And then it's going to take over, it takes like 600 seconds for it to come back. So while this is filling, when this fills up, the iridium should fill up back over here. Just needs to make one more. Okay, so that's full. So that should be on a break. Then the iridium over here should fill up this whole thing. The bot should fill up this thing with iridium. And then when the excess comes in, it should go to the other system. And we have an excess of iridium right now because we're doing 3 miners at once. All right. So, let's see. I'm going to want some more of these, I think. So how should this work? Yeah, I'm going to want at least 2 more of each of these. So I need 2, 4, 6 more outdoor farms. So I'll need 12 bee larvae. I'm going to put up all these circuits right now. Okay. I should have some tier 1 fertilizers in here. So I'll need 6 of those. And then 6 tier 2 fertilizers. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that should start making more. We'll need 6 super alloys if it's full. 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 1 more. And I need 6 water bottles. Ah, that's empty. Okay, that's good. Actually, with that, like that, that should be my super alloy that I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And that leaves me one extra, and I get an extra circuit board back as well. Okay. And then I need... I didn't get the water bottles. I need 6 water bottles. So that should be everything I need. I need food seeds, though. So I'll need 2 eggplants, 2 mushrooms, and 2 beans. Then this is our bean. Another bean here. Switch this to supply. It shouldn't need this. It should just automatically pick it up, but I'm going to set this anyway just to be safe. Okay, and then this is the eggplant one. Supply eggplants, priority 1. Supply eggplants, priority 1. Then this is supply mushrooms, priority 1. And then supply mushrooms. All right, so there's that. So that's the outdoor farms done. Next, I wanted to... It's been a long time, but we wanted to get these, but now we're kind of stuck. Okay. So that's not going to happen this episode. But next episode, we're definitely taking the tier 5 heaters, but we're also going to put down at least probably 4 more tier 3 ore extractors. As soon as I get the ability to make some more super alloy rods. We're kind of low. That's kind of why I want to make them. Because, we ran out of super alloy. You remember me saying we had all that stuff before? Yeah, we don't have that anymore. We don't have any rods either. So we're going to need to make... We're going to have to get 1, 2, 3, 4. Iridium rods. Let's see, uranium. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need 3 titanium times 4. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 12 titanium. And then we need the choose those 4 super alloy rods. So I'm just gonna have to wait around for that. I'm also going to want 3 of these. I'll need a optimizer machine. Okay, so this hasn't made anything because the iridium has not come in yet. Really. We're actually... Okay. So we're actually not making as much iridium as I thought we were then. I thought we were making tons of iridium right now. I mean, I can fix that. I'm wondering if it's either drones or if it's actually we just don't have that much iridium. No, it's not drones. I'm going to go ahead and head over here and look at them. Just to see. Is that we just don't have enough iridium coming in, most likely, isn't it? Yep, that's empty. That's empty. That's empty. Yeah, we don't have as much iridium as I thought. We have 3 iridium every 75 seconds. Is how much we get. Okay. Three iridium every 75 seconds. We can't supply it quick enough. Hmm. Hmm. And there's our Terra tokens back. Okay. So I got my stuff. Okay. So what I'm waiting on now is more of this. I need one more and I can make one iridium rod, super alloy rod. Yeah, that's going to take a little bit. How are we doing on everything before we go today? We're at 10.63 insects. Interesting. Okay. Oh, we crafted 1,000 items. We got another achievement today. We got 3 achievements today. Okay. Oh, before we go, there's one thing I need to do. I need to buy 3 and 3 of those, and one of those, and one of those, and one of those, and one of those. And take off and bring me that stuff back, and also throw out, give them any Pulsar quartz as well. All right. So, what that is for is there is an achievement for making a cookie. There's actually a cookie food, and I don't know if you can make it in anything else. But I'm going to send all that stuff off and get the cooking station and the cocoa and the wheat. So we're going to need 6 more outdoor farms, 3 each for the wheat and the cocoa seeds. And then we'll grow and make our cookie. That's another achievement we need to do. I don't know if I'll get all the achievements because I think you have to go through each ending to get every achievement. So I'm only going to be doing one ending. You can do all the endings through the through one gameplay if you wish to. You have to do things in a certain order. I'm not really looking to do that. I don't even know what all you need to do. I just know there's 3 different endings and you can do all of them in one playthrough. I know one of the endings that's when you finish things, they give you that one last unlock. You can see it right here, the extraction platforms. So that's what we're looking for. I think that's the ending I'm just going to do. And we may play again next year or something. I'm not sure. Or if there's been such a massive update to the game that something changes, that we would go and play another time. Uh, Play another time this year. I'm not sure. But that's kind of what I'm uh, going through, thinking about and everything like that. So we're pretty much just going to be doing the default ending because that's pretty much what the getting to the end here is about, is getting to the default ending. And then we'll go through there. But yeah. So we just have this 112 KT unlocked next. And that's the end of that. 164 Ti, 21 hours left. All right. So next time when we come back, there is a couple of things we're going to be doing. We're going to be making at least 4 more tier 3 ore extractors in the super alloy area. Not to do it to get like regular stuff we want. It's actually to be super alloys so we can make super alloy rods a lot easier. I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to put 8 machines, but I'm going to go ahead and put a tier 2 optimizer over there with production fuses and things like that to get the time down as much as I can. I might to do more optimizers. I'm not sure. And we'll go through that. And then we have the tier 5 heaters, which we have to get more super alloy rods for. And that's where I'm going to bump up our heat, because our heat is kind of lagging behind of everything else. Actually, pressure is our lowest, but still. Going to try and get that up there to maybe, if we're lucky, we can melt all the ice before the ending happens. I don't know. Kind of like to do that if I can. I don't think it's an achievement, but it's something I would like to try and do. So I'm going to thank everybody for watching. We'll be back next time with more of Planet Crafter next week. Well, not next week, but the week after. So I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope y'all enjoying this series. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.